The way we came to work with them is we were working with a community called King's Council, and when a company like ACM gets new communities, they typically take the communities and use their own contractors to service them. This particular community said, we have one contractor we'd like to bring with us, and they introduced me to ACM. So what is it like working with ACM? We do everything. Some contractors do, they're roofing contractors or electrical contractors or plumbing contractors or HVAC contractors. We're all of those. We literally do everything from roofing to basement waterproofing and everything in between. And so we do routine and emergency maintenance for these communities. So, there's never a dull moment. In the middle of the night, on Christmas morning, you name it, and a work order is subject to come our way that we need to respond to. On an emergency, what is it like to work with ACM? So in the middle of the night, Thanksgiving morning, they'll have a 24-hour emergency answering service that will call us and tell us what the emergency is, and we'll have to dispatch the appropriate technician, real time to get it resolved. And then after, it's usually a plumber, after he repairs the leak, and then we have to follow up with the water mitigation contractor to dry it up. And then the subsequent contractors, or technicians rather, will come later, the drywall repairs, the flooring, and that kind of thing. We do follow up with them. They send us the answering service will send us the emergency work order, and then usually ACM, the following business day, will, the appropriate manager or assistant for that community will contact us and say, give me a little update. Treat the communities that they work with. They're really cutting edge because they have so much knowledge and resources under their umbrella. They've got these long, experienced personnel that work here. Got a guy in maintenance, Dale at Franklin. He's been 40 plus years doing this. Richard Cosgrove, just an incredible level of knowledge in contracting. Barb Guerin, and that's on the maintenance side. And then on the management side, they have managers that almost do miracles with the volume of properties they're able to manage and stay on top of and be conversant about the different situations that's going on. I actually was a community manager for 10 years before I became a contractor. And, that was, a long time ago when I was community manager. They used to give us 4 or 5 properties. Now, the managers here are able to handle a much higher volume of properties. And with the tools and technology that they have, they're able to actually do it even more efficiently. So it's really impressive to watch and be a part of. The different type of advanced technologies that they have, one that comes to mind is their for example, they're just their cell phones, for instance. You can, when they leave the building here, their landline goes to their cell phone automatically, so you almost don't even know if they're in or out. Just invoices. We work for other management companies, and they send an invoice. We send an invoice. 3 months or 6 months later, we're looking for the payment. They say, "Oh, we never got the invoice." Whereas with ACM, we immediately get a receipt that they've received the invoice. So we know, and we attach that to the invoice. And they just have a lot tighter business practices than a lot of the other condo management companies. And ACM is the cutting edge condo and HOA management company. And I've been doing this, I looked the other day, my business license, the last one I saw was 1990, so that would be 29 years, coming on 30 years. Exclusively working for HOA and condo management companies, and ACM has no peer. With Teresa, I get a lot of information from her through the other managers and stuff, because there's not, you might imagine, there's not a lot of direct interaction with someone on her level and me being a contractor. But just the support, she's come to an occasional board meeting that I've been at. Just her high level of education, being a CPA, her extensive experience in the industry. All the managers talk about how they are able to get from her to help them move the situation forward. They were already sort of a cut above, and now with her at the helm and with her background and experience, I'm just eager to see the next level that they're going to take it to, and feel very fortunate to be a part of it.